This is Julia M. Spencer. I'm your real estate advisor and investor and your #1 source for real estate advice online. And welcome here to this beautiful city of La Fortuna in Costa Rica. I'm on vacation here in Costa Rica again, and I want to tell you a little bit about this town. Obviously, I want to show you about this beautiful background and where I am and why is it called the city La Fortuna. But just a little bit of background right here. Really close to here is one of the biggest volcanoes here in Costa Rica, and it actually erupted the last time in the 60s, and this was one of the towns that was spared. A few others were not as lucky, but this city right here, this little town, was spared, so they called it La Fortuna. And that actually means the fortunate one. And you are listening to my videos right now, actually the fortunate one, because you're going to learn a lot about real estate investing listening to these videos and buying my audiobooks. And let me tell you one little topic I wanted to talk about here. I recently had the experience of actually renting a property from another landlord. And I did this because we had to do a very quick transaction. I wanted to use the property as a vacation rental, and it was not feasible for me to purchase it. And the owner wanted to just rent it to somebody quickly, so we made an agreement. And there's 3 really important things that I wanted you to be fortunate about knowing and learning about. I'm sorry for the background noise because we have some background noise going on. But basically, I wanted you to understand and learn that as a tenant, you actually have a lot of rights, and I'm going to point out 3 most important ones to you. One of them, make sure you read your lease. Best yet, if you can write your own lease, but if you can't write it, make sure you read it and understand it really well before you sign it. Second, make sure that you comply with all the items in that lease, of course, and communicate with your landlord on exactly what should be in that lease. What happened between me and that landlord is we had a disagreement about over the lawn care and who was responsible for that, and it wasn't very clear in the lease, so we have to now go back and write an amendment, and it's just a lot of hassle. So make sure that you understand it and that you're very clear on what it is that you want in that lease. And last but not least, as a tenant, do not let yourself get intimidated by the landlord. Once you understand the lease and you've read it, you should have all the tools and all the information to thoroughly make decisions and know who is in the right and who is in the wrong. So there should not be ever any arguments between you and your landlord. So make sure that you understand what it says. Hopefully you've written it and you've read it, but also don't let yourself get intimidated, because there's a lot of landlords out there that think they can do whatever they want with their tenants. And it's a good thing that you have my advice here. I have an audiobook just for this particular purpose on my website, juliamspencer.com. It's called The Essential Landlord Guide. It's also a good product for you to download if you're a tenant. Go there today, download that audiobook, sign up for your free newsletter, and happy investing soon. Thank you.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.